answering frequently asked questions about myself. Welcome to another Waist Beauty Wednesday. I'm your host, your CEO, Tatiana, and this is answering frequently asked questions about myself. So if you didn't already know, I have a customizable beaded jewelry business where I hand make waist beads, bracelets, rings, phone straps, all of that, and everything is 100% customizable. You can add stones, angel numbers, crystals. So I recently made a post on Instagram telling you guys to ask me some questions that you have, and so I took the most frequent questions and I made a list of those, so that is what we're going to be answering today. I have a list of questions on my iPad here, so if you do see me glancing over to the right, that is why. Let's get into it. So question number 1, how old are you? When's your birthday? I'm 21. My birthday is January 28th, 2002. I started this business when I was 18. So question number 2 is, why the name Waist Beauty? Honestly, when I first started, it was only waist beads that I was selling. And so everything else kind of just, came in after the fact. But when I first started, I just really needed something quick, easy, unique, clear, and super straightforward, which Waist Beauty is. What inspired you to make waist beads? So I've always been a really creative person. Like growing up, I would make stuff with, you guys remember GIMP, like the plastic shoelaces, rainbow loom. I used to be a part of the knitting club for a couple of years. I still knit till this day. But as I got older and I got introduced to waist beads, like I kind of just fell in love with them. And as I did my research, I kind of just love everything that they represent. That's why beaded jewelry became my main target and focus. What is a goal that you have for your business? So the current goal that I have right now is to start selling in stores. Like, I know that people typically go to BSW to get their waist beads, and it's like, okay, we get it. That's where you used to always get it from growing up. But, there's more options now. There's better options, better quality beads, if I do say so myself. The next question is, what was the biggest challenge? So when I first started Waist Beauty, it was at the beginning of the pandemic, so people were already stressed, including myself. I was working 2 part-time jobs. That was my first year of college, and I was a full-time student. I literally had 8 classes each semester. That was hard. It was no joke. Like, it was actually hard. But I finished with honors. Let me just say, celebration. I know that's right. Yeah, and I was doing everything myself. Like, I did all the production, I did all the marketing, I did all the customer service. All that was all me. Like, of course, I did have a helping hand from family members. Like, shout out to them for real. Like, I had a lot of help, and because I had such a great support system of friends and family, success was inevitable. Like, I was bound to be successful with this business, and we're only going up. Only up from here. Consistency is key, let me tell you that. How did you know you were business minded? So I grew up with the mindset, the mentality of a businesswoman, a business owner. Like, I knew from very young that I did not want to work for anyone else my whole life. And of course, when you have certain dreams and certain aspirations, you're going to have to work for someone else at some point. You're going to have to suck it up, do what you got to do to get where you want to be. And I always knew that from very young. So because I grew up with this independent woman mindset and wanting to, be my own boss and do things for myself, when I was in elementary school, as early as the 2nd grade, I remember, I became an entrepreneur, okay? I would walk home from school and I would pick up like rocks. I would pick up, you guys know, like the decorative white stones that people have on the sides of their houses. I would pick those up. I would bring them home. I would wash them. I would paint them, and I would sell them at school. Okay. So I remember my mom came in my room one time and I was counting money. Okay. I was counting money, and she was like, "Where'd you get all this money from?" I was an entrepreneur, okay? I was hustling. No, a diva is a female version of a hustler. Like, I was hustling from the 2nd grade, okay? I had bank. I remember I was smart with it too. Like, you guys remember the Scholastic book fairs? I would wait for Scholastic Book Fair Day. I would wait for Pizza Fridays when I knew that students had money, and I would bring my rocks. I had seashells too. My dad used to bring me and my brothers to the lake, and I would collect seashells. I would sell those at school. Even bottle covers. I don't even have a bottle. You know, like just a regular bottle cover, bottle juice cover. I would take those, I would paint them. I would write on the inside maybe happy or peace, love maybe, and I would sell those at school, okay? I was sick with it. I'm not gonna hold you. I was sick with it. So this question got asked by 4 different people, and I absolutely love it. It is, what is next for you? So I am constantly trying to come up with new ways and ideas on how to become successful and to create generational wealth. That is my end goal. I want to create generational wealth. I'm speaking it into existence. I am manifesting that. So next, I will continue to develop multiple different businesses so that, that it can aid in that goal. That is always the end goal. So whatever helps me get there, whatever helps me do that, that is what I'm going to do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys did learn something about me. If you guys have any more questions, be sure to comment down below, or you guys can send me a DM on Instagram at waistbeauty. I always answer that, so definitely send me a message there. And as always, be sure to shop waistbeauty.ca.